Hello, welcome to Intro to Computer Science. I am Mr. Meyer, and I'll be the teacher for this class. This class is designed to be an introduction to the topic of computer science, and most importantly, an introduction to how to write computer code. Additionally, through the course of this class, we will talk a lot about algorithmic or sequential thinking, and I think most importantly, we're going to build a foundation for future technology use. Some information about e-learning. You'll notice that I did not send any materials home with your student. That's because everything that we do is going to be posted in our learning management system, which is Google Classroom. Additionally, you'll want to make sure as a parent you have access to PowerSchool so you can check in on your students' progress and your students' grades. If you need any help accessing either of these things, please let me know and I'll make sure that I help you. Some information about this course. Some general expectations that I have of really all students is very simple. Be respectful, do your work, and try your hardest. If your student does those three things, everything will go wonderfully for them. And always approach everything with an open mind. Computer science and coding in general sometimes can be a confusing thing. So if your student does get to a point where they are confused, please ask me for help. I will schedule some individual time with them so we can work through and solve any problems that they might be having. This course is actually an amazing opportunity for your students. This course is designed through Amazon's Future Engineer program. It's a wonderful opportunity that Fitzgerald students have here to do something that is designed by industry to meet their needs. Through the course of this one, the course is broken down into 5 parts, and you'll see those in the adhesive platform. Google Classroom is where we will start. However, adhesive is where we will do most of our work, and all that information will definitely be in Google Classroom for your student and for you to view through the course. And in this course, we're going to be studying the Python programming language, which is a really good building block for future learning too. We do tend to use a decent amount of software at times during this class. Most of the software actually for Python is going to be inside of adhesive. We use a lot of a web-based code editor. We also might use Carrot, which is this one, and Visual Studio Code to write some down the road. We'll also use Quizlet and Kahoot so we can study some vocabulary. There is a lot of vocabulary associated with this and a lot of new topics, so those I think will help break that down for your student. It's very important to know that everything we do will build on the thing we did before it and will be required for the things that we do next. The way that the course is designed, it's designed to be broken down into more manageable chunks so we can focus on little skills as opposed to the large, broad topic of coding. Also, I like to do things in a more asynchronous manner. I think it's really a lot easier for your student to learn asynchronously so they can go through things at their pace as opposed to learning along with everybody, which might not necessarily work for them. In asynchronous material, they can go back, they can rewind, they can rewatch, they can learn at their own pace. And it's totally okay not to know the answer. Everybody gets confused at times, but what is important is that they need to ask for help. Contact me via email or however they would like to, and make sure that I know that they need help, and I will make sure that I meet individually with them and help them through any problem they might be having. There's a general format for learning through here. There's some practice assignments and assessments, tests, quizzes in adhesive that we will do. Additionally, I'm going to post some supplemental activities, probably more so as we get a little bit later into the semester, that will target some of the skills and do things in a slightly different way to achieve a higher level of mastery. And like I mentioned, I tend to do more things asynchronously because I think that your student will have an easier time learning in that manner. Grading is set by the school district. We have 70% will be the test scores and the large assignment scores. Homework practices are going to be 10%, and then the final exam will be 20%. It is also important to know that things will get harder and more time-consuming as the semester goes on. So it's very important that your student logs in on a regular basis and doesn't get behind. There's one way that they can really get in trouble in here, and that is to get behind. It's really hard to catch up if you get behind, and there's nothing you can really skip. Adhesive requires that you go through things sequentially. So you have to make sure that they're on a daily basis getting through their work. And as always, if you have any questions, please do let me know. Best way to contact me is via email, but I also included my office and Google Voice line. You're welcome to contact me at any time. Good luck, and I will see you hopefully at some point in the future.